everybody. Mike. You might know me, you might not. I don't know. Not too many people are watching me. I'm just doing this more for me than anything else. A few people are here asking me for updates, and that's what this video is all about. It's all about an update, telling you what's going on, explaining myself why I'm not getting anything done because this coronavirus. Coronavirus made me sell our boat, put it in a pool, and I've been building a deck for the last month and a half. So that's the basic point of this. I'm gonna give you a nice walk around, give you an update, kind of tell you what's what. So this has been my time eater lately with all the coronavirus and other things that have been going on. I decided to put in a pool. So instead of working on cars, I've become a carpenter, apparently. I'm not a very good carpenter, but then again, I'm not that great at working on cars. Just do what I can do. Kind of some background of what I'm thinking about doing for the 911. I've been so back and forth on it. It's such an undertaking. I've done a lot of rust repair. I've actually had to outsource it to some friends because sometimes it gets a little deep. It's a little over my head. I can weld, but I'm not a great welder. I'm an okay at best welder. So I've had to outsource some things. Also had to finish building onto the garage here. As you can see, it's getting there. It's not quite done. I need to side the whole garage after I finish the whole pool project, but I actually did break out my Volkswagen today. I don't know if you all have seen that on the channel very much. I think it might have been in the other section of the garage. Last video I posted. Hold on a second. So that's my Bug. I love her. She's a great little car. When all my other junk is broken, I'm able to fire that turd up, take it out, not worry about getting a scratch on it. Love it so much I have it tattooed on my leg because it's just a great car. Volkswagen's kind of what started me into all this. So you gotta love a Beetle. You gotta love them. If you don't, I don't know you. I know who you are. Let me open up the garage here real quick, and you guys are going to judge me so bad. It is an absolute disaster in here, and I mean a disaster. Oh, if I can remember my code. Oof. Oof. Not gonna lie, this is straight up embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. Well, I was gonna show you some things in here, but I'm gonna pull it out because, well, it's just embarrassing. This is the worst my garage has ever looked. By far, it is horrendous because I have not been in here much other than putting woodworking tools. I mean, you could see I've, well, I'll show you a little bit. That's a corner that never looks like that. That is a bunch of junk sitting there, wiring. I put new wheels on my wife's Cayenne because they were terrible. They were the worst wheels I've ever seen. The factory 18s they put on the whatever generation, 958 Cayenne, right? 957, 958, I don't know. They're terrible. Absolutely horrendous. But I'll grab this fender because this is one thing I want to show you, and I'll catch you outside. So I did score these. Not correct. They are just well, you can see they've got a good bit of, well, got a heck of a shadow going there. Anyway, all this corrosion right here does have a little bit of Bondo. Honestly, not too bad though. Could be worse. And for what I paid for them, I cannot complain. I think I paid $350 for them, something like that. But really, where are you going to find long hood fenders? I priced some new ones. They were almost $2,000 a piece, and that's just not in my budget. I'm not a I'm not a wealthy man, as you could. Anybody that read the Jalopnik article probably gathered the fact that I am not a wealthy man. I have taste in specific cars that really I shouldn't be owning. So, but that's what I do. I try to find the cheapest version of the best car, and then try to make it somewhat reasonable. You know, the only one that I could say I've put a lot of time and effort and money into is honestly that Carmagia up there, and it's kind of scary how much money is sitting up there. I do need to finish that before I really dive into the 911. So I'm working on collecting some parts. I managed to score. I don't know how much you guys have been able to notice in the videos. Man, the lighting is terrible here. In the videos, the quarter panels on this car have been flared sometime in the 80s, and I mean it's bad. Looks like it took a baseball bat to it and just rolled the crap out of them. Now, quarter panels to replace it with, you know, good short wheelbase quarter panels, reproduction ones, $2,700 a piece. Again, I'm on a hell of a budget, so that's not going to happen. Now, I did manage to score some things that should be here soon that will match the front fenders perfectly. I got some quarter cuts from a 70, I believe it was. The guy had flared his, so I bought his factory quarter. My God, look at the sun there. There we go. I mean, it's making me look worse than I already do. Wow. I'm not a great looking guy anyway. That sun is not helping me. So we do have some things coming. It's going to be a while. I have to collect parts, and I have to do it on a budget, and that's not easy. That's easier said than done on a short wheelbase 911, which I'm quickly finding. I've built 914s and other things in the past, but never 911, and it's horrifying. To be quite honest, it's horrifying. I thought I had. There have been talk of some possible sponsorship from a specific vendor that I purchase from all the time. They kind of got caught up with all the coronavirus stuff, and unfortunately, that looks like that fell through. So it's going to be just me and budget building a 911, and I'm going to make a lot of people mad. I'm going to hurt a lot of feelings. You know, they're going to be, well, that's not a short wheelbase, that's flared. Whatever, you know. It's my car. The car I fell in love with was a 71. Anyway, the car I fell in love with was a 71. So this is going to look like a 71, just with the, you know, the torsion covers in the wrong place, and in a 2-liter versus a 2.2. But it's going to be an outlaw. It's going to be a budget build. I don't know if that's something y'all want to see. I'm not going to bore you with every single thing I do to it. First of all, I'm not a professional. This isn't something that I'm really terrific with. You know, I'm not the best body man, the best metal man, but I'll make it look okay. Eventually, when I get some money, maybe refinance my house and sell a kidney. And, oh, you got a glimpse of my workbench. That was bad. I need to get out of the garage, but the light's so bad in here. Okay, I'm back outside. I'm sorry, I had to come out here. It was, lighting in there was killing me, and honestly, I just don't want you to see my garage. It's so disgusting. It is so bad. I'll drop a couple video clips of the bug in here, just because I love it. And it's, besides the 944, that's one of the only cars that I can actually get in and drive right now, until it breaks inevitably, because that's what they do. But back to the 911. My plans for it are pretty simple. I'm going to do the best I can on a budget. It's going to be an outlaw, and it's not for anybody but me. If you're interested, you want to watch that, awesome. I won't bore you with the way I build it because, well, I'm not a professional. I don't recommend that you do most anything I do. If you do, then I can't be responsible for it. So I'm probably not going to video welding, maybe a couple clips here and there, but most of it's probably going to be this winter. I'm going to work on the Karmann Ghia here soon. I'll throw some clips in about that. I'm not going to build, I'm not going to, this isn't a complete build channel. I'm going to drink some beer. I'm going to work on a car. I hope you want to watch that. It's not going to be a how-to. I'll try to pop in, give updates every once in a while. So I've had people asking me for updates, so that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm showing you how messy my house and my garage and my backyard. It's bad. I'm embarrassed. But stay tuned, and hopefully I'll be back with some actual content that you want to watch. Thanks for visiting. If you do want to see what happens, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and we'll try to keep you updated as I go. That way you get some notifications when I do actually post a video. So thank you for checking in. Thanks for being patient with me. I have a full-time job. I'm actually a respiratory therapist. It's my day job. And I've been working a good bit. So stay tuned. We'll keep you updated. Thank you.